Okay, this is my second try. Hopefully you will be able to get in. I post the link. If you can let me know whether or not you can hear me, it'd be great. All right. Hopefully this time it works. I don't know what happened. If you're catching the replay, this is the second link for the August 18th YouTube live, chair yoga and tapping. Okay, all right, great. So my husband just gave me the green light. Thank you so much for your patience. So what we've done, that you missed the audio, you probably just got the visual. You can check. I'm gonna, after everything processes in the studio, give me some time afterwards. I will update the links underneath this video. The first part of this live 7 minutes or so, it was on more about body tapping. So I have videos on the channel already. So if you want to learn the details, definitely check that. And then let's do some actually gentle tapping right now before we dive deep in. So this is, for me too, it's stressful. So I will show you actually in action what I do, okay? So the easiest one, first one is you can begin seated, or standing is okay too, okay? So let me come back. Whew. Finding your center. So first make sure your feet are grounded, whether you're standing or seated. When we run into situations that it's like, like a curveball, take your time, find your feet, find your breath, and then shake out. Shaking out. We did tapping before, which took about 5 minutes, but right now what you can do is just kind of shake out, right? If you're standing, you can just do this. Sometimes you see kids do this when they need to just kind of expel some of the stuck energy. They might just do this shaking and bouncing. So do this up, down, up, down. You can shake a little and then shaking out your hands. And this works by getting out all the stuck energy we have in the chest area, shoulders, arms, also the fingers. As we have 6 meridian channels in 5 fingers, you can help to release the tension we might be holding, right? In the lung channel, in your large intestine meridian, your pericardium, your triple energizer, and then heart and small intestine, okay? All of that, anxiety, sadness, also just like this pent-up emotion, okay? All right, so you can slowly just come back. Then rest your hands on your lap for a moment. Take a breath. And exhale. Okay, if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. Or just come back to the body one more time. Okay, when you're ready, take a breath in. And exhaling out. Good. So I know we're going to talk about tapping today too. So I originally was going to do it towards the end of the session. We'll just tap on a set of points that I really like out of the 9 points for EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. There's a set of points that's very effective, at least for me. We're going to tap finding the bump in the center, right on the inner edge of your collarbones, and just drop down about an inch. Go outside about an inch. You're going to come to right, like kind of this dip between the collarbone and your first rib, and just use 2 fingers, okay, or 4 fingers on either side, on both sides, and tap here and exhale out. If you're comfortable, you're safe, you can close your eyes. This is the end of the kidney meridian channel, so we are grounded from K1 on this side, K27, right? So let the earth nourishing energy come up, and as the channel flows through, we breathe out. Exhale out. And if you are closing your eyes, you can just focus on the area that you're tapping, right? These points help to open the chest, open the lungs, help us to release any stuck emotion we might be holding here. It's great if you have a cough or asthma. For now, if you're really tuning in, I can feel like I just want to yawn, right? So this is a natural energy phenomenon that we are releasing tension. So even if you don't remember all the 9 points we're going to go over later, this is an excellent place just to rest your mind, your attention for a moment. Whether it's stress you're dealing with, a technical glitch, maybe even a screaming child, right? Make sure they're safe, and maybe we tap, right? Teach them to tap or tap for them, and we tap, right? Breathe. And just let this stuck emotion flow through us. Right? There's nothing wrong with feeling emotions. They are energy emotion. They only become problematic when they become stuck. Right? Unprocessed emotions. Breathe out. And when they flow through, take a breath. And you can slowly sweep. You can sweep the chest and just sweep all the way down. You can rest your hands on the top of your lap for a moment. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, and slowly you can flutter your eyes open. So I know we had a technical glitch a little bit before. We're going to try to bring everything back center. So what I like to do in my chair yoga class, we do this sometime to help us to tap, right? Soles of the feet, just bring our mind back inside. You can do chair yoga, office yoga, and just find your center again. You can do this under the desk, when you're at the library studying, before a presentation. Okay, coming back. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Just give yourself a nice wiggle again. All right, so we were at the left shoulder before. We're going to slowly go over to the right shoulder. Okay, take a breath in. Exhale, going over to the other side. Right hand goes up, your right hand, and then just give yourself a nice stretch. Breathing in. When you breathe out, you're going to stretch the left. You're going to bring your left arm out to the side. Inhale. And exhale, dragging your arm down. We did this for the first link. Okay, inhale and exhale. Okay, slowly coming back up, shaking out your hands, interlace the fingers, bring your hand behind your head. I'll give you my profile view. All right, sitting up tall as you breathe in, go into a gentle back bend. So chest open, lean your head into your hands. Press, so feel the back, upper back, maybe even your lower back, right? Your neck. And slowly, as we exhale, we gently round forward and start with a nice posterior tilt. Taking your time, breathing in, chest open. And breathe out. And again, into a back bend. So chest open, like a seated version of the cow's pose. Exhale, seated version of the cat pose with the arms over, right behind the head. And slowly coming back center, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Yeah, so gentle rotation. If there's any leftover tension, yes, roll that out. Back, forward a few times. Shrug your shoulders. Let's do some side stretch. Or roll the shoulders up, back and down. And then from here, just open your left knee out. So again, we're mirrors of each other, just right here. Okay. Your left hand goes over to the top of your left thigh. We're just going to slowly take a stretch, right? With the arms, right arm goes up. You can land your elbow on the left thigh. Take a breath in and exhale. Yeah, one more time. Palm facing the sky. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back center. And then I'm going to slowly bring the leg in, left leg, and then right leg goes out. So right now, if you can, have about a 90-degree angle between the legs. So you can do hand, palm, back of your hand on the inside of the right knee, and then slowly come up with the left hand. And as you get deeper, you can rest the elbow on top of your right thigh. Take a breath into your lower abdomen. Exhale, reaching over. So opening up the sides. Palm facing the sky. Guys, just slowly open. So we're opening the right? The intercostal spaces and also the hips. So you can either stay here. We're going to do it one more time. If you're able to, right? I'm going to get into a little bit of a seated version of Warrior 2. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you still have the left leg on the outside, right? So facing the left side. I'm just scooting myself back a little bit. So I just rest the left thigh on my chair. And then the back leg is going to entirely be off. And that way it will allow me to stretch my leg straight, much like we practice our Warrior 2 in our regular yoga class, right? But this is great if you need a little bit more support or you just don't have time to stand up to do a full pose. You can be right here, planting the back foot, toes on the floor, right? Pinky toes. Okay, when you're ready, let's go into a peaceful warrior, one of my favorite pose. Reach the top arm up, and then you're gonna slowly open the side. And then slowly when you exhale, we go down, extend the side angle on your chair. Again, breathing in, chest open. And breathe out, elbow. Good. One more time. Breathing in. Your peaceful warrior, if you feel really good, you can look up to the ceiling. As you exhale, landing the elbow on the thigh. Yeah, so reach through the fingertips. And then slowly coming back. You can take a Warrior 2 right here. Inhale. When you exhale, look over. Okay, so just find this alignment. A lot of times it's hard to get to this 90-degree angle in a regular yoga class without any support. So really just feel this, right? Feel this like nice, strong pose. Okay, slowly when you're ready, hands come onto the hips and retract your back leg. We slide ourselves back, glide over to the other side. So just move, move, move. So until your sit bone, the right sit bone is on the chair, and you're gonna plug the other legs, the back leg, your left leg now, and then you are in your Warrior 2 stance right here. So once you are ready, let's stretch the arms out, take a breath. And let's do this right now. So chin over, look over your right hand, equally stretch both sides, right? So stretch your fingers away from the ears. Then when you're ready, inhale into your peaceful warrior as we open the right side. Exhale forward, extend the side angle. All right, so really feel the side. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, one more. Inhale. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Exhale. Stretch through the fingers. Okay, when you're ready, coming back, take one more warrior pose. Inhale, Warrior 2. And as you exhale, bring your hands back onto the hips. And then we're going to slowly glide ourselves back. Okay, coming back to the center and just a little bit of gentle wiggle. I realized that we're actually past the time a little bit, but I know we had a glitch before. So hopefully you're okay staying, or maybe catch the replay later. Okay, so hands on the top of your thighs and just slowly lean yourself forward. A little bit of gentle opening for the hip joints. Okay, we're going to come to stand soon. Take your time. Breathe. Okay, all right, ready? So slowly come up to standing. I'm going to shake your legs out. You can use your chair for this one. If it's a sturdy chair, hopefully you have a sturdy chair. We're going to do a hamstring stretch. So the same side, right? So if you're standing on the right side of your chair, you're going to just put your left foot here, right? Taking your time, sending the hips back and gently stretching the hamstrings. You can also do it with your leg down on the floor, depending on how you're feeling, okay? So hamstring stretch, taking your time, heel down, toes up, and then little soft bend in the knee, so we're not locking the joint. So take a breath into the lower abdomen, hold on to the back side of the chair. When you exhale, you are folding forward. This is if you're putting the foot on top of your chair, and just gently folding as we open the back side of the top leg. Okay, your bladder meridians right here. Breathing in to your lower abdomen. As we breathe out, we're hinging at the hip joints. Okay, one more time, inhale and exhale. Okay, come back center. I know if you're like at work or at a library, much better for you to maybe just do one of these. You know, you can even do it seated on the chair too. There's so many different options for our practice to work for us. Okay, so let's go over to the other side. Again, if you need to do it seated or, you know, just holding on to the chair, you can do it this way. Okay, taking your time. If you are doing the standing version, hold on, hands on the hip, inhale and exhale. As you come forward, we're stretching the other leg. Inhale to your lower abdomen. As we exhale, we're going to slowly fold. Smile on your face. Right? Activate those endorphins, the natural painkillers. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. So you just want to feel, as we are stretching the hamstrings, feel the stretch happening in the belly of the hamstrings, not at the attachment. Slowly take your time. And gently bringing your legs back. So hold on to the chair if you need, or if you don't, you're just going to kick back, right? Stretch your quads a little bit, and then you can turn around, do a few high knees. Exhale out. Okay, so I love practicing the heel toe raises. Really good to kind of squeeze the calves, right? Helps to pump the blood from the lower body to the upper body. You can do this one, you know, without support or with the support. Even if you need to be seated, it's okay to have somebody in my chair / office yoga class doing just seated, right? To strengthen the legs. So make it work for you. Yeah, a few times I really feel. And this one also is good for correcting flat feet. If you have flat feet, this is really good, right? The arch is kind of collapsed or low. And just kind of move your toes a little bit. So open the hips, right? Just 3 circles, one side, taking your time. And then you can scoot over or dance over to the other side to open up the hip on the other side as we hold so much, right? Tapping your hips a little bit, breathing out, tapping your lower back. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna come closer to you as we will go over the 9 points, acupressure points for EFT tapping, right? So come close. So I'm going to update the link with a free trial, 14-day free trial of the Tapping Solution app. So I've been using the app for a while, every single day, because they're very useful tapping meditations in there that help us to release, right, negative emotions, anywhere from overwhelm, stress, anxiety, to even like pain, right? Sometimes when we have physical sensations or pain like that, there's also emotions behind it. So it's very, very useful, and I listen to it every morning, the daily inspiration too, and when I just wake up. So it's very calming, and it really helps us to find our center. So that's definitely one of the tools I use. So I love to share with you. It's a 14-day free trial, and there's a new 6-day free challenge that starts tomorrow. It's Inner Peace and Power. This is really, really good with a spiritual teacher. Okay, so we're going to go over the points in case if you have never experienced EFT before. It's basically actually tapping on 9. Some people tap on a few more points or a few less, but it's basically 9 acupressure points. So we're going to go over them and just go through maybe one round, quick tapping. And you already experienced the one that we do under the collarbone. So that's K27. Usually when we do tapping, they will just say, eyebrow, outside of the eye, under the nose, or, under chin points. So we're going to go through that. So the first point is the setup statement. So as we are, say, for example, it's so, sorry, I'm going to take a sip of water. It's so interesting how the universe brings us exactly what we need. I wanted to demonstrate how to de-stress, release overwhelm, and there you go. I had my technical glitch the first time this year for the audio problems. It's my 8th time doing this year. So, but anyway. All right, so we did this. We did this, now we're doing EFT just for a little bit. All right, the setup statement is what's called karate chop point. So when you make a soft fist, you see right here, there's a natural crease over here. Maybe I'll make a video later. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a video about EFT versus acupressure, or with acupressure. So tap here and just relax. This is on the small intestine meridian. And if you're comfortable, you can just breathe out, close your eyes. And usually we do 3 times the setup statement. Setup statement is just really for us to recognize what we're feeling right now. So it could be like, even though I feel overwhelmed right now, or even though I feel stressed right now, I am willing to relax. Yeah, so we'll do 2 more times. Even though I feel overwhelmed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And sometimes I like to switch over to the other side, as meridians are, most of these points are mirror images. You can do one side, you can do the other. Even though I feel overwhelmed right now, I choose to love and accept myself. Okay, that's the first set of points, karate chop point. We just do once or 3 times, right? Setup statements at the beginning of EFT, emotional freedom technique. And then we go to eyebrows. So what's called, you can do 2 fingers. It's on the inner edge of your eyebrows. You can come right here. Yeah, so as you tap, you're just gonna breathe out. And usually we go over a couple of rounds of negative statement, negative in the sense of just focusing on what we're feeling right now, what we're trying to release. So even though I feel overwhelmed right now, or actually I feel, right? We're gonna just tune in. I feel overwhelmed right now. Next set of points, outer edge of your outer canthus, right? So eye socket right here. So not at the temple, right at the edge of your eye socket. You can tap there. As we tap, we just focus on the negative sensation. So let's bring it back, right? The stress I was feeling before, right? The stress I'm feeling right now. And go under your eye. So this point, stomach meridian, right on the center. So if you look in the mirror, underneath your pupil. This tension I'm feeling in my chest. So basically we're just giving the sensation we're feeling a voice. We're not negating it. We're not gonna just say, oh, you know what? It's okay, right? We're not there yet. We're gonna just focus. And then under the nose, this point is really good actually to open the brain. So as we tap, we keep focusing. Sometimes if you're not sure what to say, you can just tap and feel, right? Just feel like, where am I feeling this tension, right? Definitely I was feeling it in my chest before. Underneath your, this is called chin point. So this point right here, and this dip under the chin, you can tap, exhale, breathing out, right? You can feel like before, right? I was feeling really hot, sweaty. Good. And then collarbone points, tapping. Right, we did this before. All this tension I'm feeling in my body. Good. And then these are the points that's kind of like under the, on the side of the ribs. It's how you find it. It's like right on the side, right? When you bring your arms this way, it's on the side. It's the end of the spleen meridian. So you can tap here. You can do once or both. These are called like great embrace. It's almost like you're giving yourself a hug. You can do one side or both sides, right? This tension I'm feeling on the inside, or the stress I'm feeling. And the top of your head, crown chakra. Breathing out. I really don't need this right now, right? So whatever that you're feeling in your body, we're just giving it a voice. So usually we do a couple of rounds for the traditional ones that you are going to find in the tapping apps, which I love. There's some quick taps. There's some micro boosts and instant boosts. They're slightly shorter. And the quick taps are really short, only 2 minutes, really quick when you have no time. Okay, so we're going to come back. This round, we're going to focus more on the positive statement, positive affirmations. You're going to come back to your eyebrow point. Exhale out, tap. You can do 2 fingers or just 1. And this is on the bladder meridian as we tap, breathing out. I can't let this tension go, right? We're starting to flip over to the positive side. The sides of your eye, outer edges. I'm willing to release this tension underneath your eye. I'm ready to let this stress go. And under the nose or above your lip as you tap. And just feel your body. I've handled more challenging issues before. I can do this one too. Okay, underneath your lip or your chin point, tap. Breathing out. I am centered and grounded. Go to your chest, your collarbone points, exhale. So whatever that pops into your mind, and with the app, it can actually guide you. Okay, exhale. I am enough. And go to your rib cage on the side of the ribs. Breathe out. I'm ready to invite peace inside. Top of your head. As you tap, breathe out any leftover heaviness. I'm ready to tackle this challenge in front of me with a centered and grounded mind. I've got this. Okay, slowly bringing your hands down. Take a breath. And exhale. Yeah, just feel your body, the sense of peace and calm. Inhale. And exhale. You can slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes. And I just remember what I forgot to do, which is okay. Mistakes are okay, right? So usually at the beginning of the tapping session, we will kind of rate the intensity of the feeling, the emotions we're experiencing. So from 0 to 10. For example, the amount of like stress I was feeling before when at the first link it didn't work, I think it was pretty up there. It was like an 8 for me, right? I'm like sweating, I'm breathing faster, and I'm trying to solve, right? Soon as I read Lynn's comment, I was going to fight or flight. So my thing is always I fight. Most of the time I deal with these things like I really just like go head on, like what can I do? So I was at an 8. So right now at this point, I can feel like I am much more centered. I can feel the vibrations. I can feel my body more. My breathing is calmer. So I would say I'm more like at a 2 or 3. So our goal is to lower the point. Sometimes you might have to go through a few rounds. And that's why the tapping app is really good. Where again, whatever you need, whatever you have in the moment, maybe you just have 3 breaths. You can do just that amount of time, 5 seconds, or like 30 seconds, and just do this and just feel what you're holding on the inside, so we don't end up exploding to the people we care the most about. Okay. So again, I apologize for the tech glitch before. I did all of my prep work. I don't know. I think it was just universe way. It wanted me to demonstrate how I can handle stress and overwhelm. And again, I'm always so grateful for you for being here on a weekend. I want to use this platform to help us keep diving deeper, as I am also getting closer to my 3-year anniversary on YouTube, sharing these videos. I want to be able to find, what it is that you want to get the most out of this channel, what I share. And I'll probably start putting out some posts too. And I really hope you've enjoyed today's session. I will go update all the links. So in the description, you will see a full video on body tapping, so you can learn about all those meridian channels. And then I will link the 14-day free trial for the Tapping Solution app, where you can join us tomorrow for the 6-day Inner Peace and Power Challenge. And it's really just about 15 minutes or so every day. And everybody has a different way of guiding these meditations. So listen to this teacher as she guides us through her way to really find our inner peace and power. So I don't know, I already held you here longer than I said before, but I hope you enjoyed the session, and then you can let me know if you're able to get what you wanted to get from the session, and definitely hit me up in the community post, or if you know me, you can email me too. Text me, talk to me. Thank you so much for joining me again, the end of the summer, and I hope to see you again soon. I will do another YouTube live in September. Enjoy the rest of the summer. This little bit of nerve-wracking. My son is also going back to school this Friday, so we're gonna pack him up and move him to dorm as he starts his second year in college, sophomore year, on Monday. So it's an exciting time too, right? So on the flip side of this, like nerve-wracking and getting everything ready, getting the school supplies. If you have little kids, I remember all those days. There's also that excitement and that kind of like yearning back to routine, all of us, I'm sure. Okay. So sending you so much love, peace. Enjoy the last couple of weeks of summer with your beautiful families, or whatever it is that you're preparing to go into a new season. Okay. Sending you love, and I will see you soon. Bye.